Three guys bring the heat when the stories ignite. Then the trivia gets wild. Who's winning tonight? Snake draft goes crazy. We'll draft anything, no fake. That's the vibe every time on the Triple Take Podcast.
All right, welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Triple Take Podcast.
And why is this one special?
Well, this one's special, Dave, because you know what? It's not just our Christmas episode, but it is our first Christmas episode. That's right. We have a Christmas episode prepared for you guys, so strap in, everybody.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
If they didn't pick up on that already.
Yes, if you didn't pick
For
up
the
on it based on
visual
the
medium
backgrounds, Dave and I got the Santa hats going, and then Jake, I guess, is dressing up as the Grinch because he's got nothing.
I don't have a Santa hat. I don't know if I ever really had a Santa hat, but
Listen, man, that's okay. You'll make up for it with some holiday cheer, especially during your story time that I'm very excited for.
I don't know how much cheer there will be, but yeah.
Yeah, usually with your stories, not much cheer. You guys want to dive into our first topic today, which is going to be our round table topic discussion, which is the best gift you've ever gotten for the holidays.
Yeah.
All right, awesome.
You
Does
lead us
anybody
off
want to
here,
start
buddy.
us off here?
I think you should.
Okay, put me on the spot, why don't you? So my pick for the best gift I've ever gotten for the holidays is actually one that I never received. My parents never loved me enough to get me this, I guess. It is a Lego Death Star. So all you Star Wars fans out there, I always wanted the Lego Death Star, but it was probably like $500 and pretty impractical purchase to be spending that much money on a Lego set for, I guess, a 10-year-old. So
That's what I was
Never
going to
got one.
say.
always wanted
Yeah.
one.
Isn't
No
it
way.
like isn't it
They're like
super
thousands of
expensive?
dollars.
Yeah. 500
Yeah.
is like a low number for something like that, I feel.
Yeah. Because those things are huge. It's got like 20,000 pieces.
Yeah.
That's the other thing. I feel like if I'm the parent, like, what are the odds this kid's going to do it? You know, like, what are the
I'd be
odds he's
determined. That
actually
thing
gonna
would be
sit down
built.
and
That
build
thing would
the
be built
puzzle?
by the Christmas ham coming out.
I don't know.
Christmas dinner.
You know what I would do with
Ready
my
by
Lego
then.
sets? I would build them and then, like, say I had like a Batman set, right? I'd have the Batmobile and I have like the Joker and his like little mobile, and I would throw them in my ceiling fan so they would explode.
Oh, yeah.
I was kind of destructive. I took good care of my toys, but like I was acting out
Doesn't
things.
sound like it.
No, it's a fan, man. A fan's going like, oh god, Batman's going into the fan, and then he would explode.
Batman learned to fly.
But yeah,
Well, at least it was Legos, so you were able to rebuild it, right?
Well, I had to find all the pieces first,
I was gonna say.
Oh.
but yeah,
It went everywhere, I'm sure.
it was a fun time. That's how I treated my Legos.
All right. No, that's awesome, man. Let's hear from you now, Dave. What is the best gift you've ever gotten for the holidays?
Okay, so this one made me cry. What was it, like elementary school? How old were we in elementary school? 10, 11, 9, 10,
Around there.
11?
Yeah.
PlayStation 2, my first console ever. PlayStation 2 Slim. I never got expensive gifts, so like once I got that, because everyone had a PlayStation, either an Xbox 360 or a PlayStation 2 or a PlayStation 1. Once I got the PlayStation 2, oh my god, I was so happy. It said from Santa
Yeah.
Claus, but I knew it came from my mother.
What was your favorite PlayStation 2 game growing up, Dave?
Good question. So when I got the PlayStation 2, it was the PlayStation 2 Slim. When I got it, my parents also got me two games. It was MLB 2K27 with Derek Jeter on the cover, and then like the Shadow the Hedgehog video game, which actually was pretty fun. And then I think they told my aunts and uncles that I was getting a PlayStation that year, so one of them also got me Lego Star Wars 2. That was awesome. Honestly, Lego Star Wars
great
2,
game.
that probably was my favorite game because I could play that with my sisters too. That was fun. Co-op.
There's a lot of good Lego Star Wars games.
Yeah.
Classics, absolutely. All three of those games, honestly, were classics that I think were a part of my collection at one point. And then I actually still have my PS2 hooked up in my living room in the other room. So my roommate and I will play that from time to time.
Yep.
It's a lot of fun. PS2 is a classic. Great one, Dave.
He stole mine, though, to be honest.
It was you got to
I
yours
was
is
also
PlayStation
going-
2?
Yeah, I got a PlayStation
No.
2. I don't know when it came out or whatever, and that was like my first real console for a while. But I did also have a Game Boy Advance that I played a ton, so I was a big fan of that.
But also,
GBA is a
I remember
classic.
your PlayStation 2. It was the thick boy, the original.
Oh yeah, I had the OG like
Yeah.
20-pound PlayStation. I still have it. I think my parents have it now, but it still works. I've played Star Wars Battlefront on it in recent years, so pretty great.
Dude, thinking
yeah,
back
that
to
was-
those though, memory cards.
Oh
You
yeah,
had to save everything
Yeah.
on a
Yeah.
memory card.
I'll
That's
be
insane.
honest. That stuff was so annoying because
Yeah.
you'd be like playing a game, and then your memory card would be like, "Hey, I'm almost full. Like,
Yep.
you need another one." And it's like, now I got 2 memory cards that I need to plug in when I want to play this game. You know, I used
Yep.
to have memory cards like for specific games, and you just like swap them out.
Yeah. Oh, I remember those
Yeah.
days.
So, on the topic of memory cards, before we move on, I just think this is a really funny story, especially to somebody that I know that's going to be watching this later. So, shout out to my best friend and roommate, Jared, that I just mentioned before. When he got his PlayStation 2 growing up, his parents only got him a PlayStation 2 and a controller with like one game. So he didn't have a memory card.
You like
So
can't
he
play.
would literally have to leave his PlayStation on for days at a time. And he said it would be like scorching hot, just like
Oh,
this
yeah.
loud band for days on end because he wasn't able to save. So if he wanted to play through a game like Battle of Bikini Bottom, I think he was mentioning, it would have to be in one sitting, which
Yep.
I just thought that was the funniest thing in the world. So
Yeah.
shout out to you, Jared. You're crazy.
I was lucky. I almost had that situation, but I have older cousins, and they told my parents apparently like you have to get a memory card, or it's like he's
Yeah.
not gonna be able to play anything.
Yeah.
So I
That's,
got one memory card, and I was like, all right, I can work with this for now.
That's definitely how they get you, man. Because I
Yeah.
remember when I first got the PSP, I probably didn't have a memory card for like a month or two, and I was just like, "Oh my god, like
Yeah.
this is tough.
This sucks.
This is great, but I don't know what to do now. Do I turn it off? Do I keep it on?" So
Yeah.
yeah, that's how they get you, man. It's all part of the Sony scheme, so to speak. Corporate America, baby.
It wasn't only them. I feel like the early Xbox 360s even, you had to buy so many different like accessories for them. Like you could get the because the default they had like the hard drive in the top, and you could get a bigger hard drive that you like plugged in instead. And then they also had those like coolers that you could plug into the back of it because that thing would overheat like all the time. Like there was a bunch of stuff that I remember having.
Not to
get
mention
for
the accessories too. They
Yeah.
had that little keyboard thing that you put
Yep.
into the controller, like a little phone that you'd like text on, like a one of those phones that you text on back in the day. But it was you plug it into the peripheral of the controller on the bottom.
Yeah.
It was pretty nuts. But the one thing I will say about Microsoft back then was they did take care of you in the sense that they included a headset with the game. They gave you all the cables.
It was, like
Nowadays,
the
they
worst
won't give you the
headset
head-
ever. But,
Right. Well, it was the worst headset ever, and it did look like you were like a pilot.
yeah.
But there was like a part of that where it was just, I don't know, there was like a almost like a nostalgic feeling about those headphones that you just remember so fondly.
Good times. Good times.
Great times.
Modern controllers.
A lot of controllers, obviously a lot of controllers back then. And then obviously Guitar Hero was such a popular thing
Oh,
back
yeah.
then. So
And Rock
not
Band.
only did you have like the guitars, but if you had Rock Band, you had like
Yeah.
the drums sometimes and the whole mic setup is so good times, man. Those are the days.
Yeah.
Zach, have you ever played like the Rock Band like DJ version?
No.
Dude.
So when you
DJ
get, like, the
Hero, though,
soundboard?
right? Right, where you had whatever
Yeah.
it's called. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
mix.
Right. Yeah, they had that. They had a lot of weird accessories. And then there was obviously the Kinect 2, which there were no accessories. You just moved your body, but that I
Yeah.
feel like was an epic failure.
Yeah, Connect was. I actually, it's funny because the Kinect is still used in a lot of places, but not for like video games, because it's like a really good infrared sensor. So there's hospitals and places like that that use it for like certain equipment, basically, because it's really easy. instead of like getting a specialized one.
Huh,
So the
never
Kinect
knew
like
that.
technically was ahead of its time. Xbox just didn't really know what to do with it. Basically, they were like, "Yeah, I guess it's cool."
Well, if we're going to talk about video games being ahead of their times, specifically video game systems, shout out to the Sony PSP. I mentioned it briefly before, but that's the first video game console to me that like screams I'm ahead of its time.
Yeah,
It was pretty
mean,
dope. It was pretty
it was
dope.
great, but like you had
You had
like all the
PS2
Game Boys
quality
before that.
games on the go.
I never had a PSP,
Yeah,
but
I
like
didn't know.
I would like see my cousin at Christmas time or Thanksgiving or whatever, and he'd have his PSP, and I would play GTA 5 or not GTA
Yeah.
5. I played GTA
No.
whatever version at
If
the
you
PSP.
tried to run
Yeah.
GTA 5 on a PlayStation
Yeah, no.
Portable, it would
Probably
blow
4.
up in your hands.
It was probably
Yeah.
GTA 4. Dude, GTA 4 on the PSP.
I
That
don't think
brings
it was
back
GTA
a
4
lot
either,
for me.
pal. It was probably GTA
Ballad
Liberty
of Gay
City
Tony?
Stories or the Vice City Stories,
Yeah.
or maybe Chinatown. But those are the 3 GTA ports on the PSP. We'll move it on though from round topic discussions. You guys want to dive into our next session here, which is going to be story time with Jake.
Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-did-did-da-da. Story time is where the worlds collide. Topics exploding like a wild ride. Every tale gripping, exciting by design. No one tells a story better. This is story time.
Ready.
Do it.
All right, you boys ready for some story time?
Oh, I'm
we got
ready.
an
Ready.
interesting one. It's a little bit. I mean, it's Christmas adjacent in that it happened on Christmas and Christmas Eve.
Ooh.
But we're kind of continuing with the bit of the mystery, the spooky a little bit here. So, we're gonna be talking about the Sodder family, which is an American family that lived in West Virginia. They lived in Fayetteville, West Virginia, in around the 40s, 50s, like mid-century, basically, right? It was a large family. They had 10 kids. So the father and the wife, George and Jenny, they had 10 children, half of which were under the age of 15, and the rest were kind of like, spread between their 20s. A couple of them were older. But we're going to kind of fast forward to the night of Christmas Eve in 1949 with the Sodder family. So they have all gotten together in their original house, seeing family, hanging out, doing the normal Christmas cheer and merriment, right? And everything seemed fine. Generally, the older kids would stay up later at the night to play with their toys, and the younger kids would go to bed, and the parents would put them away and also go to sleep, and, pretty normal. However, this Christmas Eve would not end up being normal for the Sodder family, unfortunately. On the later of the evening, when the 5 kids, half of the kids went up to sleep, the 5 youngest kids, Maurice at 14, Martha at 12, Louis at 9, Jenny at 8, and Betty at 5, all went to bed. And the rest of the family, besides the parents, stayed down to play and do whatever for a little bit longer. At around 12:30 a.m., so around midnight, the mom, Jenny, woke up to a noise on her roof. She heard something loud hit the roof, and then kind of like roll off, basically.
Santa?
Yeah, right? Maybe he's here. He just fell
Good
off
one,
your
dude.
roof, actually. So she hears this loud bang and a rolling sound off the roof, and then nothing. So she's like, all right, maybe, whatever. It could have been something fell off a tree. It is what it is. So she goes back to sleep. She didn't even investigate. Didn't want to look. About an hour and a half later, she wakes up to the smell of smoke. She gets up. She wakes up her husband, George, and they look around and they realize there's a fire in the house. The house is like, almost engulfed in flames. It's pretty bad. So they immediately grab up the children that were downstairs, who were already down there, and get out of the house. And they realize that the stairs going up to the children that are asleep were like already very dangerous, like flames and smoke, like, wasn't easy. And so the father, George, tried a number of times to get the kids out. He tried going up the stairs himself, but he couldn't because of the flames. He went outside to find his ladder so he could get up to the second floor and go into the window, but his ladder was gone. He was like, I always put it in the same place. Ladder wasn't there. And then he tried to pull his car up to use that to get up on the roof, and his car wouldn't start. He could not get it going. Unfortunately, because of the time and the location of where this happened, fire department didn't come until the next morning. And the fire chief at the time ended up saying that he didn't know if he could find their house at night because he didn't know how to get there.
Okay.
So next morning, fire department shows up. The house is burned down. The 5 kids that were trapped upstairs, there's no sign of them. Obviously, they just assumed that they had perished in the fire. The rest of the family is obviously there talking to the fire chiefs and the police and everybody else, and being like, what the hell happened here? And at first they just, assume it was a normal house fire and, unfortunate circumstances. And, this was the case. But the kind of details of the fire and what happened and what they've discovered afterwards basically make it very strange. So the recollection of the family as they escaped the house, they said the house burned down in about 45 minutes, which is incredibly quick for a normal house fire. They go on for hours because there's just so much structure. Another part of this is that when the police and the fire team arrived and they're doing their investigation of the ashes and whatnot to see if they could determine what happened, another thing they look for is bones, because if there's people trapped in the fire, after the fire has already gone down and all the ashes are there, you'll find the bones because the fire doesn't burn hot enough to burn through the bones. You'll just see them there. They found no bones whatsoever. In fact, they found no sign that the 5 kids that were trapped in the house had died. Like, they couldn't find anything. They pulled in multiple forensics teams who were like, yeah, you can't just burn bones with a house fire. Like, you'd have to burn it at an incredibly hot temperature to burn bones. To the point where even morgues and funeral homes, when they cremate corpses, they can't burn through every bone. They'll still get bone fragments at the end of that process. It's like, that's not even hot enough. So to really burn through bone, you need to be, burning at an incredible temperature, which is like, that doesn't happen in a house fire. So that was their immediate concern, was like, okay, well, if we can't find any signs that the kids died in the fire, but we also have no idea where they could have gone. There weren't footsteps leading out of the house or anything. There was no commotion or anything. They were they couldn't have really gone anywhere. They had to have died in the fire, right? But in the weeks and months following this event, there were a ton of reports and people that were coming in saying, hey, I saw the kids. They were on this bus I was on. They were in this diner that I was waiting. I waited on the kids this morning. There's stories from people in the area saying, yeah, I saw them yesterday. They were with 2 random people that I didn't recognize. There's multiple stories. Like I said, one was a waitress. She said the morning after the fire, she waited on a table. She recognized the kids with 2 strange people she didn't know. She was like, okay. She hadn't known of the fire beforehand because, word didn't spread as fast then. So she didn't think anything of it. But later when the police came, she was like, yeah, I saw them the next morning. They were there. Like I mentioned with the bus, somebody was getting off a bus and said, I saw the kids on the bus with 2 other people. They were there. And this happened days after the fire burned. And even beyond that, there were people essentially saying, yeah, I saw them recently. Now, again, this this investigation kind of died off because there was nothing they could have gone on, right? There was no evidence of the fire. They didn't really have any solid leads besides people saying yeah, I saw them here, or they were here recently or whatever. About 15 or 20 years later, the family's, moved on at this point. The mom, Jenny, receives a letter in the mail for Christmas. The letter in the mail has a picture of a man in his 20s, and on the back of the picture in the letter, it says, Louis Sauter, I love brother Frankie, some ill boys, and then a bunch of numbers and letters. And the mom's looking at it saying, like, this is my kid that died in the fire. Like, this is Lewis, who is one of the 5 kids. And she's like, this is him grown up. You know, this is him 20 years later, not the kid that I lost in the fire. She was like, okay, like, what the hell's going on? She hires a private investigator to be like, hey, track this down. Like, where'd it come from? Who is this? All this stuff. 2 months after they hire the private investigator, he vanishes. They never hear back from him. They can't find him. They can't contact him. No idea. Just gone. They didn't get any records of what he found or if he even found anything. They literally just never heard from him again. And then about 40 years later, people put up a billboard on Route 16, right outside of Fayetteville, right outside of where the house was, essentially saying, have you seen these kids? People still think the family is actually still looking because they don't believe that the kids died in the fire. They believe all the stories that people have been telling them, that they saw the kids days after, months after. You get a postcard in the mail that has a picture of your son grown up,
almost 20 years
with direct
later.
references with your family in it, like, but you have no idea. You don't know who could have taken them. You don't know why, you don't know. Did they start the fire as like a means to try and do something around, like
to get out of there?
Yeah. And so, yeah, even to this day, nobody really knows if the kids died in the fire, if somebody took the kids and now they're living somewhere else. Like, it's just kind of this because there's nothing to go off of, there's no evidence for the police or investigators to be like, we can track this down. There's just nothing.
Yeah. It sounds like they started the fire to run away from home.
Maybe.
And then years and years later, they're like, I still kind of love my parents.
I'm going to see what they're up to.
I'll send them a postcard. Yeah,
right?
interesting.
Yeah.
Spooky for sure, Jake. You do it every time, man.
On the night of Christmas Eve in 1949, random weird stuff happened to the Sauter family, and nobody really knows why. So.
Okay, yeah. 1959, that's what you said?
49.
Oh, 1949. Yeah, okay. I get
That's
how
when
the
it
fire
started.
department didn't get there till the next day. No GPS.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. It was then, and plus West Virginia, like it could be very difficult terrain and stuff like that. It's just woods.
Yeah.
So they were probably like, we're not gonna be able to find this house until the sun's up. Let's go tomorrow morning.
That's crazy. Imagine you actually needed someone
Right?
though for a fire. I mean, I guess they
Nothing
did,
to do.
and they're like,
Different
"Fuck,
times.
I don't know how to get there."
Yeah. The one thing that sticks out to me too is the missing ladder detail, where the father's like, I needed to get my ladder to go save my kids and I couldn't find it.
So he had to use his car and the car wouldn't start.
Yeah, and then that plus the sound on the roof and the rolling and stuff like that. Like, a kid's not going to be able to climb a roof with a ladder or throw something high enough to get it up there too. Because these kids are, the oldest is 14 that died in this fire, and then after that it's like 10, 9, 5. Like, these are young kids. So it's strange to me because you have these weird details where it's like somebody did these things on purpose,
Dude, I think they did it. I think the kids, maybe they were mistreated. Maybe they didn't like where they were.
Maybe.
They started the fire. They ran away. They went to
Just
the
like,
diner the next day.
I mean, but why start a fire? You could just leave.
Fake their death.
Make a statement.
Maybe.
Make a statement.
Make a statement, yeah. Maybe they were trying to kill their whole family and they're like, let's just get out of here too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So.
Good story, Jake.
Well,
Good
Jake,
story.
Well
Spooky
done,
times.
as always.
I had a
Let us
couple
know
of
your thoughts in the comments, what you guys think happened, and I guess we can move on to our next session here.
I had a couple of secondary stories that I was thinking about too, but I went with this one. There was some interesting stuff, like the London fire, which happened in like the early 1900s. But there's like great fires in London that burned like most of the city, right? And as they were trying to rebuild, fires kept like reigniting, but like right before people would see the fire go up, they would see a man on fire standing outside of the area.
Burning Man?
Yeah, right.
Well, that's definitely one I'm going to want you to dive into in a future episode. That's for sure.
I got you.
You almost gave our audience there a quick teaser. I like that. More to come, everybody.
More to come. So what do we got next?
All right.
Yeah,
Right,
what are
on
we
the
hopping
docket?
into, Zachary?
Ooh,
So
is it
now we're going to
trivia
hop
time?
into some trivia time. Cue the music.
It's time to test what's in your brain. Big or small, it's all fair game. Grab your crew, don't be late. It's talking trivia, let's set it straight.
All right, everybody, welcome back to another trivia time session, although not just any trivia time. Today is a very special trivia time. We have some special Santa/holiday Christmas themed trivia questions for you guys.
Uh-oh. Look out.
Yes,
At
very
this time of
excited.
year? At this time of year?
Breaking in their homes
At
every
this time
Christmas.
of year. That's
Very
right,
fitting.
Dave.
Very
December
fitting.
25th, you're allowed to break into people's homes if you're wearing a red suit and
That is
carrying
true.
presents. It's
That
true.
is true. You can
Yeah.
take their
It's only
food
true
too.
one day a year.
You can,
That's
yeah,
the
you can
weird
eat their
thing about
cookies
it.
and drink their milk,
Yes, you
and
can.
you're good to go.
You got to leave gifts though. That's like the one caveat.
Yeah, at least one gift, yeah.
You
Or
can leave
coal,
coal. You
depending
can leave
on-
coal. Yeah.
Coal might be
Yeah,
more
depending on
expensive
behavior.
nowadays. I don't know. I feel like I'd want the coal.
So you guys ready for some we'll start us off with some true or false. So I'm going to ask you guys 5 true or false questions. You guys will have to obviously let me know if what I'm saying is true or false.
True or false? Got it.
True.
All right. First question. Jingle Bells was originally written for Thanksgiving, not Christmas.
Oh,
True or false?
there's
Mm,
nothing about Thanksgiving that tells me about bells.
Jingle turkey, jingle turkey.
Yeah, what? Jingle cranberry sauce, jingle
You
cranberry
know what?
sauce.
I'm going true. I'm going true for the shock factor.
Oh, God, Zach. I swear if you trick me on this one.
I'm gaming him. Sit on a log.
I have to
So
go
one
false.
true,
There's
You
one
log.
false. It is in fact true. Jake strikes again.
I'm terrible
He
at this.
can't do
I'm
this.
so bad
Little-
at this.
Little
The best
trivia for you
DJ
guys.
plays too much mind games with this. He's just got to read the statement.
DJ's a
I'm
classic
thinking
overthinker.
logically, and I suck.
So Jingle Bells was written by James Lord Pierpont in 1850
Sorry,
for a Thanksgiving service, not Christmas, and was originally called the One Horse Open Sleigh, celebrating
Ah.
winter sleigh rides in Medford, Massachusetts, before its wintry theme led to its adaptation as a Christmas classic for years to come.
Fact check.
Sure.
Fact check it. I did my
Sounds
homework.
great to me.
No, I
Hold on,
believe-
what is
I
the
believe
name,
you,
the
I
guy's
believe
name
you.
again?
James Lord Pierpont, Pierpont.
Well, that is Lord in his name, or is he just calling himself Lord Pierpont?
I don't know, man.
Like, can I call
Beer-
DJ
facts.
Lord-
David Lord Johnson?
Did you say Lord Beer Pong?
No, James Lord
That's better.
Pierpont.
Oh.
Pierpont. I like beer pong better. Lord beer pong.
Are you ready for the next question?
I'll take him on my team. Oh yeah, next question.
like
Take him on
Bacchus.
Dave's team. So, true or false?
Yes.
People from Norway celebrate Christmas in July rather than the traditional December. People in Norway. Only in Norway.
I'll let Jake answer first. I have maybe an educated guess.
That would be
Because I know,
Christmas in
I'm pretty sure
July.
this is a tradition, but I don't know if it's Norwegian is my thing right now. I'm trying to figure out, is this like another country's tradition, basically?
True or false?
I'm going to say false.
Okay. So all I have to go off of is I am Swedish, and we celebrate Christmas on Christmas Eve. So I'm gonna say
Ooh.
false.
Ooh,
Both of you guys are correct.
let's go.
I completely made up that people of Norway
what? Stop
celebrate
slandering the
Christmas in
Norwegians.
July. That is not true. I made it up. Thought I would stump you. Great job, guys. Still 1-0, Jake.
Can you Google real quick when Norwegian people celebrate Christmas? Is it Christmas
Yeah,
Eve?
let's see.
Is
Hold
it
on,
You
I'll look
could
it up.
Google it.
Maybe
is it the
is a
same as Swedish?
Scandinavian.
Yeah.
And do Norwegian.
They don't celebrate it in July. As far as I'm concerned, when I looked it up before, it
They
said
also
nobody
do
celebrates
Christmas Eve.
Yeah, Christmas
in
Eve.
July.
They also do
And
Christmas
you
Eve.
say God Yule. That means Merry Christmas. God,
This
I
you.
one,
see.
so this one is called Julaften. And then, hold on. It says the period between Christmas and New Year's is called Ramjul, which is known as the time of relaxation and meals.
Ooh. Gonna do
Hey,
a
I'm
little bit
all
of
in for the Ramjul.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a little bit of Ramjul this year.
Federal holiday. Yeah.
All right, boys. 1-0 Jake. Next question.
I have a point.
True or false?
It's 2-1.
All right, now fair.
All right, fine. 2-1. If you
We're playing
wanna
the
do
net.
that. He's still up a point.
This
Yeah,
is
but I-
cornhole.
Dude, I don't get many points. Give me my point.
All right, we'll give him the point. 2-1.
2-1.
True or false? Number 3. The tallest Christmas tree on record was over 200 feet tall. True or false? 200 feet.
Did they decorate a redwood?
That's what. Yeah, right. That's what I'm thinking. They put like a couple ornaments at the top of a sequoia, and they said that's a Christmas tree.
Dude,
And
how
it-
tall,
those are
how
like-
tall are
Those
redwoods?
are like 400 feet tall.
What-
They're
what-
huge.
In redwoods are the tallest tree, right?
Yeah. Say it. Sequoia and redwood are the same tree.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
They're massive. I think this is true. I'm gonna say true.
Okay. Dave?
What was the question again?
The tallest Christmas
I had no
tree
idea.
on record was over 200 feet
Oh,
tall.
200 feet.
True
Okay, I wanted to
or
hear the
false?
feet.
He's here for
True.
the feet. You
True.
heard it here.
True.
All right. That is true. Both of you get the point.
Woot.
So the tallest
just
cut
copying me.
Christmas tree
I
ever
was thinking about the
was
redwood sequoia.
212 feet tall, and it came
Jesus.
out of Seattle, Washington.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's the
I
area.
believe it was placed at a mall, if I'm not mistaken, in the 50s.
What mall is tall enough to house a 212 foot
It was
tree?
like an outdoor mall, man.
Oh, okay. So I'm like, this building is huge. It's like the Empire State Building, but it's just a tree inside.
You can fact check. That's okay.
I don't want to, so.
All right, we'll move on to question number 4. True or false? Santa Claus wears the color red because Coca-Cola invented his outfit for its holiday
True.
advertisement.
True.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Because you wore many colors before Coca-Cola
Yeah.
made that a thing. It was
Coca-Cola
brown,
turned them
blue,
red.
green.
There's, I was
Coca-Cola
gonna say, it
made
was
it red.
commonly
You say
green.
it's true.
True.
Yes.
It is false.
What?
It's true.
Coca-Cola did not invent Santa Claus or choose red for him. Santa
No.
was
Didn't
already
invent Santa
commonly
Claus.
depicted wearing red in the 19th century illustrations,
Mm-mm.
most
Hold on.
famously by Thomas Nast. Coca-Cola's ads in the 1930s simply standardized and popularized that version globally, which is why the myth stuck.
Right. That's
It's
why it's
false.
stuck. That's why it's stuck. That's why we know it today as red.
Well, it's not the question was Santa wears red
Oh,
because
okay.
Coca-Cola invented the outfit. That's not true.
I think
So-
it is true.
Nah, DJ. In the 1880s, Thomas Nast created the cartoon with red Santa Claus, and that's where it came from.
Yeah, but
And
after
Coca-Cola ads in the 30s.
yeah, but
the
no, but
1930s.
after he did red, he wore green, brown, blue, and
Well, it says-
Coca-Cola made red stick. That was the whole
No,
thing.
it says pre-1860s he appeared in various colors,
Yeah.
but that's the ads didn't come until 1930. It's like 70 years.
It was a trick question. I did that. I would have picked true too because that's what people have been telling me for years, but it's actually false. So I found that interesting. I wanted to put that on here and stump you, and I guess it worked.
I still don't
So-
believe it.
Dave, you got a final question here to redeem yourself. It is still, well, actually, all I know is Jake's up 1. That's how I keep score here. It's too hard otherwise, honestly.
It's however
Jake's up
many
1. You got a
questions.
chance of
I
redemption.
have those.
True or false? Home Alone, the movie, was the highest grossing movie of 1990.
Oh.
False. I'm going false.
Oh, geez, man. This is a shot in the dark.
Home Alone was released in 1990, to give you context. It's not a trick question.
I'm saying false.
How are we doing these trivia sections? Like this first section, do you get a point if you win, or is it carry
yeah.
over?
I believe
I
we
want
do it.
the division championship right
Yeah,
here.
I think it's divisions. So Jake can take the point if he gets
Yeah,
the
buddy.
point right. Or
Or
you
so
He's trying
my
to
own.
make up. He's trying to make up ground later.
Well, I'm down a point, so I have to pick the opposite.
I
mean,
see
if
what
you
you're
want.
saying.
I mean, I have to pick the opposite if it's that way. I pick the opposite.
So you're saying it's true
I guess
Yeah.
so. Yeah.
because Jake picked false.
Yes.
Okay, so that actually is false. DJ can't catch a goddamn break. It's
Well,
the funniest thing in the
couldn't win.
world.
I couldn't win either
I
way.
knew that one though.
So let me break it down for you guys.
Weren't there some
The
big movies
highest
in
grossing
1990?
movie of 1990 was actually Ghost with Patrick Swayze and Demi Moore at over
Okay.
$500 million versus $476 million for Home Alone.
That's way better than I expected.
It's a
And
lot of
then in
money.
third was Pretty Woman.
Wow.
with
okay.
$463
Home Alone
million
beat out
box
Pretty
office.
Woman. That's pretty crazy.
Yes.
I gotta say honestly, and foreshadowing, but I think Home Alone is a top 3 Christmas movie of all time.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
No, we're not doing that. We're doing Christmas songs.
Oh, you're right. So,
What?
yeah, I guess we can quickly
I want
open
to
it
do
up.
movies.
Oh, I asked you guys. You guys.
No, I know. I'm
Yeah.
kidding.
It's too late now.
There's not enough
all
movies,
right.
in my opinion.
We'll move on to which is more. So, in case anybody's new here, I'm going to ask the guys. I'm going to tell them 2 things. They got to let me know which of those 2 things is more, which is higher.
Yep. yep.
So, our
Oh,
first
I thought
one.
it was which one was Demi Moore.
No, that's a different
Oh.
game.
Oh.
So this is which is more.
Drew
The
Barrymore.
number of times Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You is streamed in the month of December, or total number of US births in December. So December US births versus Mariah Carey
Oh.
All I Want for Christmas Is You streams in the month of December.
Easy.
Which
I
is
have
more?
I have my answer.
I'm going Mariah Carey.
Mariah Carey all the way.
Yeah.
Bingo. So that was actually a pretty easy one. Millions of streams daily in December
Yeah.
for that song versus the estimated 300,000 US births.
I got to be
US
like 50 of them.
births in December. I don't know why that's so hard to say.
You gotta think that like every mall, every store, every like place, they're
Car.
playing that song.
Car.
Yeah.
I would not want to work
Car,
at a Hallmark. this time of year.
Starbucks, Dunkin', like these places are just playing that song. It's on every Christmas playlist.
Times
imaginable,
Square.
Christmas store,
Yeah.
whatever that place is called. I would not wanna
Everywhere.
work there this
They're
time of year.
all
I'm
playing
so
it.
sick of that. Ay,
Yeah.
ay, ay. Which is more, fellas? Next question. Letters sent to Santa every year or letters sent to the U.S. president?
Oh, that's an awesome question.
That's
Holy
funny.
crap.
I'm gonna say letters sent to the president.
Dude, that's such an awesome question.
I'm doing president.
Well, how do you track letters sent to Santa?
You can like literally send letters to Santa, I believe. They're like you can
You do it every year, dude.
Yeah,
People
you
do
can
it every
address
year.
letters to Santa, and when they get to the post office, they'll like collect them, and
Correct.
then they do something with them.
Dude, is this like, what's the time frame on this?
A year. So letters from
Yeah.
Santa in a year, or kids write a letter to Santa a year. How many letters does Santa get a year, or how
Yeah.
many letters does the president get a year?
Yeah, but I wonder
I'm
if it's
doing
like
president.
track how many years ago is it tracked back to?
This is just on an annual, you know.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
It's an
Who
average.
gets more mail a year? Let's just do it like that. Who's getting more mail a year, the president or Santa? Santa
Yeah.
gets mail, believe it or not.
No, I get that, but I imagine in 2020, in the 2020s, it's not going to be a lot to
Yes,
the president.
great question. Great question. 2025, or for this sake, call it 2024 because we use last year's data.
I'm going Santa.
President,
Hour
All right,
of
Santa
Christmas.
from Dave.
president,
Jake.
president,
Jake says the president.
president.
So Dave actually got a point.
Yes.
Millions of letters are sent to Santa globally every year, far more than those sent to the U.S. president. Although I'm sure 100 years ago he was probably getting a lot more mail, and
I don't know. I feel like-
1925.
who's
versus,
validating
you know.
this?
I use the internet,
U.S.
man.
Postal Service.
Yeah,
And like the fact that the U.S. Postal Service tells me that there's millions of letters sent to Santa every year. The president's not getting a million letters every year.
you might. I'm gonna start sending some letters.
So
Bump up
we're
those
gonna
numbers.
take it back to
Yeah.
sports. We're gonna take it back to sports for our next question, but it is still Christmas themed.
Ooh.
Which NBA player has scored more points on Christmas Day?
Mm.
Kobe Bryant or Kevin Durant? And this is Christmas points total. So
Oh,
Not
man.
one game.
Why'd you pick two
Their
players
entire
that are like
careers.
close?
I have no idea. I don't watch enough basketball for this. I'm gonna
Kobe
pick.
Bryant or Kevin Durant? KD
I'm
or
picking
Kobe?
KD. I'm going Kevin Durant.
Dude.
All right, one for KD.
I love you, Kevin.
you honestly, you pick some two good close players. I feel because I feel like either Kevin Durant just passed him, or it's Kobe. Jeez.
Correct.
Good. Yeah. Good question. Good question.
Thanks, man.
It's gonna
He's just
hurt me.
trying to
It's gonna
buy
hurt me.
time.
It's gonna hurt me to get this wrong.
He's buying time.
Oh
He's
yeah,
buying time.
I'll go. Oh, because he played.
Dave, if I had a
O-
watch, I'd be looking
OKC
at it
played-
real condescending.
OKC played a lot of Christmas games, and he played a lot of games with the Warriors. But then after that, he didn't really. And then Kobe was with the Lakers for the longest time, and Lakers always play on Christmas. Oh man, I fucking hate you, Zach. That's a good question. I'm gonna go.
Got
I'm gonna go Kobe.
all right. So one for Kobe, one for KD. There's only
Show
right
me the
answer
money.
as of right now. That's the caveat. So as
Sure.
of December 17th,
So it's Kobe
2025, and I'm not sure if KD is playing on Christmas this year. I have not looked at the slate of games yet. Kobe Bryant has scored 395 points on Christmas Day. That is the second of all time. KD is fourth of all time on the list with 315 points.
Ooh,
Dave got it right.
damn.
Who's number one? Is it LeBron?
That's a great question. Number one's
Steph
LeBron.
Curry. Oh,
LeBron is the all-time scoring leader on Christmas.
yeah, makes sense. He has to. For
And then
Sprite
I
Cranberry.
believe 3 is an interesting one. It's actually Oscar Robinson, if I'm not mistaken, but you will have
Damn.
to fact check me on that.
Greatest player of all time.
I don't know about that. I've never heard that one before. All right, you guys are going to like this next question. Really interesting one.
Uh-oh.
Which is more, people in the U.S. with the first name Elvis or people in the U.S. with the
Jesus.
first name Santa? Good
Oh.
guess.
Elvis.
Ooh,
or
I'm gonna-
More
Santa?
common name.
Elvis.
I'm gonna go Elvis.
Yeah.
You guys got it right away.
Yeah,
Elvis
I feel
is
like-
the more common name in the United States.
There was way more
Uh,
people into Elvis in the like when he was popular. I feel like there's a ton of parents.
Also,
who
that's like a normal name.
yeah.
It's not a
So,
normal
well,
name.
Neither were
Santa
popular
Johnson.
names. Elvis actually has a more established history of uses as a first name.
I mean,
And then
I
finally,
can.
to,
Here's the thing: I can name somebody named Elvis. I can't name somebody named Santa.
I don't know anybody named Elvis.
Yeah.
The hockey goalie.
Elvis Merzlikins.
Yeah,
Yes.
I wouldn't have gotten that.
his name is Elvis. There's also well, it's spelled differently, but Elvis Andrews.
Yeah, true. Baseball player.
Yeah.
And then finally, to take us home here, which we'll have a Who Am I to wrap up trivia after this, but our
Who am
last,
I?
which is more. Which Christmas movie has made more at the box office? Home Alone
We're back.
or Elf?
Elf.
Oh, Elf, because it's way
Elf.
newer.
Elf is
newer
probably
movies make way
killing
more
it.
money. It has to be Elf.
Yeah.
And Will Ferrell.
That is incorrect.
What?
That's shocking.
Home Alone leads with $476 million. I believe I used that number before.
That's
Whereas
shocking.
You
Elf
said $5
grossed
million.
$225 million at
Holy
the box office.
crap.
Fun fact about Elf: Will Ferrell turned down $30+ million to do an Elf 2 sequel. He did not want to do it.
Because he didn't like
He
the
turned
script.
down the money.
You just
he
don't need
spoke
an
about
Elf
it in
2.
some interviews.
If you do Elf 2, you ruin Elf 1. And he knows how
Right.
good Elf 1 is. He's probably like, no, I don't want to touch
I
that,
think-
you know?
I think I read somewhere where he didn't like the script. Like it was like
Yeah.
presented to him, And also, like, he's like, how old is he now? He's like, I don't want to wear
Yeah,
tights
he's
anymore.
in his 60s. Like,
I don't want to be a
he's way
60-year-old wearing
older.
tights. I
Yeah,
think that's what I heard as well.
yeah. I mean, he was pretty young in that movie, so
Right.
He was
Well,
in his
boys,
30s,
very
I think.
good.
yeah.
That's going to take us to the end of our trivia section here. We're going to wrap up with some Who Am I in a very special Christmas themed episode. I really don't think this one's going to take very long at all.
Oh boy.
Is it Krampus?
So that'd actually be a
Yeah.
good one though. So in case you're new here, I'm going to ask the boys a series of, I guess,
Which ones?
clues. I'm going to give them a series of clues. Each one, the last one being the easiest, the first one, I guess, being the hardest to guess. And then they got to identify the person. So I'm going to give them a chance to guess after each clue here. So we'll open it up. The first clue is, I wasn't created in a movie, but my fame exposed me, or my fame exploded because of one.
Too vague.
No guesses. That's fine too.
Uh,
Second question, and I think this very well might give it away. I have a very shiny feature that makes me stand out in a crowd.
Rudolph, baby.
Oh, very good. Very good.
Jake got it.
Rudolph the
So it is
Red-Nosed
Rudolph the
Reindeer.
Red-Nosed Reindeer. I wanted to, there really isn't too much that I can do Christmas-wise that's like not like a dead giveaway. I'll
Yeah.
just read some of the other hints. Some say I was invented as a marketing tool.
For
I
Coca-Cola?
lead a team that can fly, and I am most famous for helping Santa guide the sleigh through the foggy nights. The answer is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Who am I?
Cue song right now. Rudolph
The issue is
the
that if
Red-Nosed
Rudolph
Reindeer.
existed today, he'd be like shot out of the air by anti-air missiles or something. Because they'd just see
Probably
a blinking
would,
red
yeah.
light in the air. Yeah.
They would have thought
They'd
it was
be
a
like,
weather balloon.
Can't have that. Yeah. Get that out of here. Boom.
Well, boys, very good. That takes us to the end of our trivia section, where now I'm going to pass it on to Dave. He's going to lead us to our snake draft.
Yeah, we're gonna do a snake draft. Here we go.
Do you see a python right there? Maybe a cobra without a care. Know that there is a snake draft, the snake draft, the snake draft. Na 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 na. Get up, get up, get up, get up.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
I am ready.
All right, we're jumping into the snake draft, and it's
Jump.
it's Christmas themed. You guys ready for this?
Is it?
Is it?
Surprise.
Yes. On our Christmas episode,
I had no idea.
Yeah.
we are
I
doing
mean-
our favorite Christmas songs of all time. So your favorite Christmas song all time. I think Jake leads us
Eternity.
off. Then it's Zach.
I
then
do.
it's me. And yeah, here we go. Jake, what do you got?
Snaking. All right. Number one pick, a lot of pressure. Definitely not going with the like popular picks here. I'm going purely on my favorite Christmas songs.
Same.
And the thing is, there's a number of them that I think I can get later. But this one I think I need to take early because it's somewhat popular. I'm going Last Christmas by Wham.
Oh,
Last Christmas, I gave you my heart.
I
I'm a
gave you
big,
my heart.
yeah,
The very
big
next day, you gave
You
it
take
away.
it away. Big fan of Wham. Big fan of the song. I think it's a popular enough song that it's might be in people's minds, so that's why I'm going first pick.
That's a good one.
Yeah, it's great. That's a good pick. All right. I think I'm up now, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is by far my favorite Christmas song, so I'm happy I'm going to be the one that takes it off the board here. We're going to go Feliz Navidad by, who's that? Jose.
Jose Feliciano.
I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you.
Yeah, I believe it is. I just didn't want to butcher that. But I'm a big fan of that song.
Feliz
Just everything
Navidad.
about it.
It's a good song.
It's
It's
a
a good song.
Spanish song.
I want to
Yes.
wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. All right.
There you go.
Moving on to David.
Okay, so I got the third. I got the third pick. We discussed this a little bit before. You guys did not think this was a good song, or you didn't like it, or you didn't want to pick it. But I'm going "All I Want for Christmas" by Mariah Carey.
I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need.
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys. I play this song almost on repeat. Jake, do you remember what's the what's the DJ that like made a remix of this song with Queen?
Oh, I do know what you're talking about. I don't remember who did it though.
Was it
I know
like
exactly what song.
DJ Cumber?
It might be DJ Cumberbund. He's
DJ
done a bunch of
Cumberbund.
those. Yeah.
Check out DJ Cumberbund Queen remixed with this song. Fantastic.
That remix is very good. I'm not saying it's a bad song. I've just heard it so much that I'm like,
I love
give me
it.
something else.
I
Give me something
can't
else,
stand that
man.
song.
Yeah, I'm tired of it at this point.
Can't stand it.
I have to pick it. It's so
I'll
good.
recognize it's a good song. Yeah.
I won't even do that. I won't even take it that far.
All I
I'll
want
recognize
for
Mariah Carey as an
Christmas
artist.
is you.
I can't take that song. Can't take it.
All right.
Okay.
DJ,
Hey,
you're
don't
snaking.
you
So
pick again now, right? You're
he
snaking here.
does.
All right. So I'm going the Frank Sinatra version. You better watch out. You better not cry.
It's a
You
good
better
one.
not pout. I'm telling you why.
Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list, checking it twice.
Santa Claus is coming to town.
That's my pick. That's my pick.
Great one. Awesome. Jake, back to you.
So here's where I think we can start getting into the fun ones because there's a number of ones that I think, like I said, are worthy of talking about that don't get enough love. I am going to go with. There's so many that I like here too. I'm going to go with "Run Run Rudolph" by Chuck Berry.
Oh, dude, I didn't even think about that one. That's a good one.
Out of all the reindeers, you know you're the mastermind. Run, run, Rudolph. Randolph ain't too far behind.
See, there's a bunch of these songs that like are
That's like a
are
rock
anime.
one. That's like
Yeah,
a rock
it's a good
one.
song. "Run Run Rudolph." You know, I'm that's my pick.
Song.
I think it's a good song. I think it deserves the love.
Dude.
All right.
There's so
Well,
many
looks like
Christmas
it's
songs I
me.
haven't even thought about.
That's why I like this too. Like, I think one of my next picks, you're going to be like, oh my God, like that is a Christmas song. And it's going to be like, wow. But then I'm also, I have some other songs that I have here too, where like, I think that like, you won't even, I'll just get into it. So
Yeah.
my first pick is going to be Little Saint Nick by the Beach Boys. Little Saint Nick.
Mhm. Yeah.
Little Saint Nick.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Little
Yep.
Saint Nick.
It's the little Saint Nick. Little Saint Nick. It's the little Saint Nick. Little Saint Nick.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Obviously, that would be a Christmas song. And then my next pick is a very interesting one. I love this one. I heard this many years ago for the first time, and I fell in love with it then. I recently watched the video again today, but it is DMX's rendition of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it close. Come on!
Never heard it. I will eventually.
Rudolph. I know.
It's like
Sorry.
rapping? Like,
Come on, come on.
No, I mean he's like rap singing.
dude, it probably sounds really good though.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I'm gonna put you on after this for sure. But that would be back to our friend Jake.
I think we messed up the order. All right, tell me whenever.
I'm still recording. I gotta.
Alright.
I'll have to figure it out.
We'll figure it out. All right, so my third pick overall here. I'm gonna keep going with these, I think, bangers that are a little bit underappreciated in my opinion. So I'm gonna go with "Jingle Bell Rock" by Bobby Helms.
Jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells swing and jingle bells ring.
This is
That's
another
an
one
awesome
that
one,
I
dude.
think, yeah, I think it's a good song, and I think it's got a good like instrumental to it, and that's what I appreciate about it. So
Mhm.
I think it's a song I can jam to.
No doubt.
Jingle Bell Rock.
Jingle Bell Rock, baby.
Very good.
Jingle bell, jingle bell rock.
So I'm gonna go with
Good picks.
a classic. Let It Snow by Dean Martin.
Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. And since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
Ooh,
Great one.
It is a good one. There's many renditions of Let It Snow, but Dean Martin, that's the classic one. Oh, the weather outside is frightful. Nobody
but
knows
the
the rest.
fire inside's delightful.
Delightful. And since
And
we got
if you
no
know-
place to
oh,
go,
place to go.
let it
Let it
snow,
snow,
let
let
it
it
snow,
snow,
let it
snow.
snow.
I know that part.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Commonly known as "Le Tits Now" by Sean Connery.
Wait,
Sure.
what?
It's an SNL.
No, yeah,
reference.
he's. I don't even know what the word would be for that, but I see what he did there.
All right.
There's a famous SNL episode with Will Ferrell doing Jeopardy, and then somebody's playing Sean Connery, and then
Yeah,
like
What's
Who
his
was
name?
it?
God, rest in peace, Norm Macdonald. I think.
yeah,
played
it was Norm Macdonald.
Burt
and-
Reynolds.
yeah.
Turd Ferguson.
Yeah, that was
No,
Turd
it's Turd
Ferguson, yeah.
Ferguson.
Yeah. And then the category was like Christmas songs. He goes, "Le Tits Now." He's like, "That's
Okay, so I've heard that before. I've heard the joke "let tits now."
yeah.
All right.
All right, is that
Right.
me?
No, I
Now
think it's me
we're
again.
Back to DJ, yeah, and then
Coming
music.
back around.
Yep.
All right. So I'm going the original by Bing Crosby.
Oh,
Sleigh bells ring. Are you listening?
listening?
In the lane,
Listening.
snow is
Snows are
glistening.
glistening.
A beautiful sight, we're happy tonight, walking in a winter wonderland.
A beautiful sight,
Beautiful sight.
something tonight. Walking,
Walking
in
in
a
a winter
wonderland.
wonderland.
Bing Crosby. That's what I'm
Very
going
good.
with.
Is it just called Winter Wonderland?
Yeah, Winter Wonderland by Bing Crosby.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very nice. That's a great song. Bing Crosby has a few Christmas hits.
He is
Yes,
like
he does.
the godfather of Christmas. To
I was
be
gonna
honest.
say Bing Crosby is no stranger to the Christmas song. Zach, you are next.
So with my next pick, I'm choosing, and I don't actually know who sings this, but "Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree." Da 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 da.
Rocking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas party hop.
I like that one. So we're gonna go with "Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree" with my next pick.
I think there's a couple
Sung by
different
Brenda
versions.
Lee. Yeah, I was
Okay.
gonna say there's the original is by Brenda Lee.
Is that what you want? You
I
want
like
Brenda
that
Lee?
one. then. Give me the original.
Yep.
Give me
Alright.
Brenda Lee. Lock it in.
Very good. Very
All
good.
right. So I am up now with 2 picks. We still have a number of good ones on the board. You know what? For my first pick, I'm going another Bing Crosby classic. I'm going White Christmas.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas.
Ooh, there you go.
I'm dreaming
Dreaming
of
of
a
a
white
white
Christmas.
Christmas, just like the ones I used to know.
bum, bum.
Merry,
Eagle
merry,
is
merry,
So excited for the
merry,
holidays.
merry
Eagle
and
is-
bright.
All right.
I think honestly, I think the original is actually the Drifters because I had that on my list.
You might be
Yeah,
I
right.
like
Very
the
high.
Drifters.
Yeah.
Under the Boardwalk. I like that song.
Yeah. I just like Bing. For my next one, I'm gonna go with one that's maybe a little unknown. It's called "Do They Know It's Christmas" by
Never heard it.
Band-Aid.
I
good song.
Sing it
probably
for
heard
us.
it. Yeah, I don't know.
Actually, not off the top of my head, but I know it's a song I like.
Well,
It's the you guys know this song. It's the like let them know it's Christmas time again. Like feed the world. That one?
The lyrics, I think I've heard the lyrics before, but I don't know but off the top of my head.
Hey, you guys don't know that
you're a
song?
really good singer. You have the voice of
Yeah.
a songbird. You're the songbird of our generation. Has anybody ever told you that before?
I'm the next Bing Crosby.
That's right.
All right, but I'm keeping it. Do they know it's Christmas
It- Lock it in.
by Band-Aid?
Um,
This was an AIDS song.
Who's next here?
Zach.
You.
All right, and I believe this is going to be my final song.
Correct. This is the
All
last
right.
round.
The last round. So with my final pick, I would be ashamed of myself. I wouldn't be able to sleep tonight if I didn't get this next pick in there. So we're gonna go with "Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays" by NSYNC.
Merry Christmas. Happy holidays.
A
Mm.
classic,
Boy band.
a boy band. That's right.
I don't know if I've ever heard that from NSYNC.
Oh, it's great. And Dave's our editor too, so when he's compiling all these clips later, he gets to actually hear these songs.
Yeah, it'll
So-
play. It'll play.
Do they know it's Christmas time? I don't feed the world.
So that's my list. We'll lock it in there. The audience can let me know how I did, and then I
Poorly.
believe now. You know what? I don't even want to mess this up. Whoever's next, just go.
I
I
think-
don't want to.
You guys.
DJ, you're our last pick.
Yeah, I have the last pick. Ooh, okay.
No pressure.
Have a holly jolly Christmas. It's the best time of the year. I don't know if there'll be snow, but have a cup of cheer.
Have a holly jolly Christmas, and when you walk down the street, say hello to friends you know and everyone you meet.
Good song. Good song.
But by Michael
What's to
Bublé.
say?
Michael
Which one?
Bublé.
Okay.
I needed to get a Michael Bublé in there.
DJ is
Dave
a big
loves his
Bublé guy.
boobs.
I'm a big Bublé guy.
He's a big boobs guy, Michael Boobs.
Big boobs guy. In more ways than one.
Yeah.
More ways than one. There's the draft.
That was awesome, guys.
We've
I believe that
completed
takes
it.
us to the end of our draft here.
Correct.
That's going to wrap up our very first Christmas episode. From all of us to you at home watching this, we hope you all have a wonderful holiday and a happy and healthy new year. And we look forward to recording more content for you guys in 2026.
Bye-bye.
Three guys bring the heat when the stories ignite. Then the trivia gets wild. Who's winning tonight?